約束してくれ、ブラザー。この打席、俺がホームランを打ったら、次回お前がピッチ。
Anime characters who are literally me. Have you ever looked at an anime character and said to yourself, that, he's literally me? Well, you're not alone. Millions of anime fans around the world have experienced the same thing. Believe it or not, 97% of all anime fans claim that they are Thorfinn from Vinland Saga. Who knows, you might be Thorfinn as well. Now this video is going to be about a few such anime characters who trigger that sentence in your head. He's literally me. Ready for them? Let's see! Number 7. Roronoa Zoro, One Piece. The first one on our list is Zoro from One Piece. Guys, what do you do when nothing happens in your life? When literally nothing happens, what do you do? The thing about Zoro is that he is a man of principle. He knows deep in his heart and soul that there are things worth more than his life. Do you feel the same? What makes Zoro's character so unapologetically badass is how, unlike something like Sasuke or Bakugo, he isn't a pain in the butt. He has a strong sense of loyalty and honor, he follows the samurai code, and yet at the same time he has the kindness and morality to see beyond the law. Not just the samurai, but a swordsman, a pirate. He can also be reckless and ruthless, though that's just the part of him that makes you respect the guy even more. All in all, do you not wish to become the strongest swordsman in the world? Number 6. Toro Aoi, Jiujitsu Kaisen. And another question. What kind of woman is your type? Please don't give a boring answer, it's a matter of life and death. Jiujitsu Kaisen has quite a lot of interesting characters, but Toro is just that guy. It's rare to see a character be such a bro. He dances to his own tune and can't be ordered around, and yet he is also into pop idols and whatnot. An otaku, perhaps, but also a Chad. A terrific combination. As long as he finds you interesting, he'll act as though you two have known each other for years. He is your brother, and he also has an IQ of over 500,000. But what about him makes you say that he's literally me? It's how he completely pulls you in with his energy. Much like Kamina from Gurren Lagann, who also deserves to be on this list. However, it isn't always fun and games, is it? What if we are here just to suffer? Number 5. Natsuki Subaru, ReZero starting life in another world. Subaru from ReZero perfectly portrays the true reality of suffering. Nobody really knows what's going on with you, nobody can actually understand. In Subaru's case, literally no one can understand because he is the only one who lives all those ridiculous, dark, and grim futures. Yes, Echidna could comfort him, but she couldn't sympathize. She didn't have the ability to feel those emotions. In a very real sense, Subaru's suffering is truly isolated. It's different from everyone, and it happens again and again and again. At this point, it isn't even about the literally me meme. You just appreciate a character's struggle so much, you can't help but want to be more like him. And speaking of the desire to be more like a certain anime character, let's go back to Kamina from Gurren Lagann. Number 4. Kamina, Gurren Lagann. He's him. Kamina is that guy. As a man with a larger-than-life personality, all he wishes is for everyone to believe in themselves, understand how strong, incredible, and impressive they are. And at the same time, he is no sage either. He loves beautiful women and also claims that the urge to appreciate the beauty of women is the definition of man. Yes, he is literally me. Do keep in mind that while Kamina may have been an idealist, well, it wasn't just blind confidence either. He had faith in Simon because he knew of Simon's capabilities, and it's the same with everybody. All in all, Kamina is truly a man among men, the manliest of them all. Number 3, Saitama, One Punch Man. Next, how about Saitama, the One Punch Man? Most people don't know that there's actually a manga chapter that features a story from Saitama's early days, back when he was just a kid. He didn't fit into society, he could have lived like others, and he would always lose. And he'd wonder how he can keep going when he is so weak. A stark contrast to the Saitama we know today. He was an ordinary man, an ordinary individual, nothing spectacular about him whatsoever, just an ordinary human. Yet, through effort alone, he pried open the door of his limits and broke his limiter. Saitama may be the strongest, but he is also pretty relatable. He struggles the same way as the rest of us. He too can't fit into society. In a very real sense, he's more of a literally me character than Goku or Luffy. Wouldn't you agree? Number 2, Guts, Berserk. At number 2, we have Guts, the Black Swordsman. Now, Guts is the epitome of masculine energy. Despite holding on an overall bleak outlook on life, Guts is a man who never stops reaching for the future. Even if it is all about revenge, he never stops moving forward. It's about believing in yourself, working hard, struggling, and not ever daring to give up. It's no secret that basically everyone who watches or reads Berserk wants to be more like him. He's the personification of perseverance and resilience. No matter how hard he gets, he continues to subsist even against seemingly insurmountable odds. Griffith has nothing on him. Guts is the real one. Number 1, Thorfinn, Vinland Saga. And finally at number 1 we have Thorfinn from Vinland Saga. Everyone who was activated on the internet during the screening of Vinland Saga's second season must have also seen all the memes about how you don't have any enemies. And think about it. It's so true. For those of us living in the modern world, how many of us can truly claim that we have enemies? No, we are all either victims of modern day society or beneficiaries of it. But in the grand scheme of things, most of us are powerless. But still, we do have the power to behave how we see fit. That's why taking out your anger on others, seeking revenge, feeling jealousy is not the way. It's infinitely better to understand and comprehend that we don't have any enemies. And so considering this, Thorfinn is literally me. He is by far the character most deserving of the number 1 spot on this list. But I'm sure there are more, so if you have a character in mind that also deserves to be on this list, make sure you comment down below. Enough comments and I'll definitely do a follow-up video. As always, a like and subscribe will be most welcome, and if you're feeling particularly giddy about these anime recommendations, that super thanks button is always ready to be pressed by you at any moment now. Yep, any and all support is genuinely appreciated. With that said, I'll see you guys on my next video.